on this Halloween Saturday in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Quite a battle in store on homecoming as well. We expect a big crowd because it's number 4 Chattanooga against Western Carolina. The teams picked 1 and 2 in the Southern Conference preseason media rankings. At the top of the league, Chattanooga's been there for a couple of years now. They begin the day tied with the Citadel, each team 4-0, but hovering right behind Western Carolina at 3-1. Hi, everybody, and welcome in with Corey Miller, Pete Yannity with you. A battle today that has Chattanooga eyeing a third straight SoCon crown. Western Carolina certainly looks at this as a proving game to show they've arrived among the contenders.
Had a lot of really good football wins over the past couple of years, but when you come here in this stadium, you got to get a statement game. They need that statement game today, and I think they got the firepower to do it.
Now, talking about these quarterbacks, we'll spare you an abundance of Halloween references, but we will say when talking about Western Carolina's Troy Mitchell and Chattanooga's Jacob Huseman, there is no pretend here. Nobody's dressing up. They're the real deal.
Really good football player, Troy Mitchell. He did it with his legs, with his arms. Last week, 352 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. He will be big today in this football game.
Jacob Huseman, a guy who, like Mitchell, is a 4-year starter for Chattanooga. He can get you in a multidimensional way as well.
Yeah, he puts up big numbers. He does it more with his legs and his arms, but he has to play smart. He's an extension of his dad. He can make the calls, change the calls. He's going to be big as well today.
Their numbers really good. Mitchell, that huge game last week against Samford. Huseman on the verge of another Chattanooga record today. If he gets 80 passing yards, he'll be their all-time leader. Both
these guys are really good quarterbacks and the leader of their team, but whoever plays the best today will win this football game.
2 teams contending for a league title, 2 hot teams. Chattanooga's won 6 in a row, Western 4 straight, and we'll kick it off after this. Preventing a touchdown, but first and goal from the 5. Here's Crane with room, a seam, and he's in. Touchdown. Derek Crane puts Chattanooga on the board. It's his 8th rushing touchdown of the season, 9th overall, and the Mocs on their opening drive take it all the way in. You've talked to Jacob Huseman before. You say it's like talking to a coach. Little pump fake, pressure comes. Mitchell gets away. Now he'll tuck it and run. One man to beat as he gets over to the sideline. Hampton chased him out of there, but close to a first down. I believe he got it. As we noted earlier, Western near the bottom of the league in third downs. Chattanooga's defense the very best. Mitchell to throw, tight end open, and Sexton has a first down. It'll be first and goal near the 2-yard line. That time, Tyler Sexton, little down and out. He was wide open, and eventually A.J. Hampton saved the touchdown.
I don't know why.
Newsome and Holloway, the running backs on either side. Newsome up the middle. Does he get across? Waiting for the indication. Let's see. And it is a touchdown to Trez Newsome. Punching it in, so Western Carolina answers. After a 3-and-out the last time they had the ball, Chattanooga right back to work. Knocking on the door in the red zone. Crane hit hard, stays on his feet, the extra effort, and he's going to go in.
Wow.
Derek Crane popped not once but twice, but a 21-yard touchdown run. He's got both scores so far for the Mocs. Looking to throw on first down, dumping it to Ricardre Bagley, the running back with a seam, and he's got the first down. Jumps beyond the 40-yard line. Boy, he is quick. Jaleel Lorquette, the cornerback for Western, makes a stop, but Bagley is good as a receiver coming to the backfield, averaging nearly 10 yards per catch when the ball game began. For them, but we've seen Bagley out of the backfield so far in the series. Play action, pressure comes. Now Huseman will fire downfield, man wide open. C.J. Board to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds by Morgan near the 5. It almost looked as if Huseman had simply given up on the play, was going to throw it away, but then he saw number 8 Board, and there he was to pull it in. Board, their leading receiver, getting close to 25 catches on the year. That was a 35-yard gain.
Great.
Deep in the red zone, Crane back out there. He will block for Huseman, who looks for a hole, stretches toward the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown. Jacob Huseman, the quarterback, his 8th touchdown of the year rushing. And Chattanooga building on that 8-point advantage. So first and 10, Mitchell to throw, has time, man moving, Benson's got it inside the 10, lost it at the end of the play, picked up by Chattanooga, and it'll be a turnover by Western Carolina. Carnoris Benson did a nice job getting the ball in stride, but D. Virgin was able to knock it away, and Cedric Nettles picks it up for the Mocs, our first turnover of the ball game. Huseman first and 10, a hole and then some, across midfield, one man trailing, 30 35-30. He'll be tripped up from behind by Crossan, the man of the hour, but a huge run for the QB, Jacob Huseman, all the way to the 15-yard line of Western Carolina, 60 yards that time. Second down goal, they stay shotgun. Close in, Crane looking for his third touchdown of the day, and he's in. 3rd and 2 for Chattanooga, so they can get a first down just inside the 5-yard line as they're trying to go in and build on this 28-6 lead with 32 seconds to go before the intermission. Huseman giving to Crane. Crane looking right side, pushing toward the goal line, and he's in. His 4th touchdown of the opening half, and Derek Crane having himself some kind of ball game here on Homecoming 2015. It's a cool and overcast day here in Chattanooga. Kind of looks like it should be Halloween. We've got temperatures in the low 60s and might get a shower in our second half. What an opening half it's been for the Chattanooga Mocs. Pete Hannity, Corey Miller back with you. Mocs on their opening series of the ball game, 80 yards, and Derek Crane, the first touchdown scored by him this afternoon. Oh, there would be more. Right back comes Western Carolina.
Yeah, they came back to get 6 on the board, and then this happened. A block extra point try made it 7-6.
Isaiah Mack with the block. Fred Payne and Derek Crane are our Scholar Athletes of the Week. At that moment, quite the collision between the two. Crane is the winner, so we have the touchdown. Then Jacob Huseman, the quarterback, gets into the end zone. Western Carolina down 21-6, early second quarter. Nice connection, Mitchell to Benson, but then watch what happened.
Great job defensively getting the ball in there, stripping it out, stopping the drive, and then this happened. Mr. Huseman, folks, up the right side, and yes, he could, but he didn't. But a long run anyhow.
60 yards on the score. Crane's number is called, 28-6. Just before the half, Crane again, his 4th touchdown of our first half, the most in a game since 1982 for Chattanooga. In case you're wondering, the school record established in 1928, the immortal Ken Strong had 6 against Louisville. As for the numbers, they tell the story on the scoreboard. 384 yards, Corey, in that opening half combined for Chattanooga's offense.
Great mixture of run and pass. As you saw that long run by Huseman off that that quarterback counter trade play, I like to call it, off the right side. Of course, Crane has been just amazing running the football, a violent runner, very aggressive on the goal line in the open field, initiating the contact, and then Huseman also has done a really nice job of throwing the football when he had to. So good balance offensively for Chattanooga, not so much with offense of Western Carolina.
And you look at the numbers, Crane with those 4 touchdowns, 11 carries, 80 yards. Huseman already over 100 rushing, 12 carries for 119.